3+ years in, 200+ full videos, 1,000+ shorts and clips, and yet I'm still not monetized. So a lot of you out there might be asking yourselves, why am I still doing this? Maybe you're someone who was always taught to keep your goals realistic. Maybe you're one of those people who believes give your goal a few months, and if it doesn't work out, it's time to quit, it's time to stop, and it's time to go back to playing it safe.
You're telling me to quit?
I said give up.
Well, in case you haven't caught my drift yet, or in case you haven't watched any of my other 1,000+ videos / clips, that's not me. If I do something, I'm going to go all in with it, no matter how impossible it may seem, and I will continue to believe in myself no matter what gets thrown at me. And I will continue to see it all the way through, as long as doing so continues to provide me with purpose and enjoyment in my life. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking more about what keeps me going in spite of the lack of success, and why I still continue to push onward and still believe that it's all possible for me. And my hope is that in sharing these thoughts, maybe some other small content creator who's out there, who's in the same boat as me and continues to work incredibly hard, does all the right things and stays consistent, hopefully you can relate to this, and hopefully you won't give up either. And this doesn't have to just be for content creation. This could go for opening up a small business. This could be as an athlete, as an author. I'm going to be sharing other examples of this in this video, but even if you haven't made any money yet on your journey, it's all still worth it as long as you continue to keep going at it. So without further ado, let's dive deeper now.
Give me a...
What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the Jared and James channel. I'm Jared Weiss. If you guys didn't know that, must mean you're not subscribed to the channel, so you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment, let me know your thoughts on this video. Follow me on every platform, and if you guys have done so already, make sure to check out my book, Fight Through by Jared Weiss. All links per shit are on my website, which is jaredryanweiss.com. That's JAREDRYANWEISS.com. Buy the book, support me. As always, any support is very much appreciated. So, I've had it on my background for the past several years now, ever since my whole life-threatening illness started and my whole healing journey began. It says that nothing worth having comes easy. So you might be saying, or you might be thinking to yourselves, that I've been doing content creation for the past 3+ years now, I've made hundreds of videos and thousands of clips, and yet I'm still not making money from this. Outside of like 1 or 2 affiliate links purchases, and outside of a few dollars like that I made on Rumble, but like neither of my channels are monetized, as of right now. At the time of filming this, because it could change at any point, as I'm always saying.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
But because of all that, you might be saying to yourselves, it's time to give up, Jared. It's time to call it quits. Or maybe you're actually someone who's been doing this for 10+ years and still haven't made any money yet. And others have been telling you like it's time to stop.
Any day!
But you're not looking at all the other aspects of content creation that are incredible for your life as a whole. I love what I'm doing. I genuinely believe like I'm making a difference in others' lives, as many of the comments over the years have shown me, and I never lose hope that one day I can and will reach people on a bigger stage.
Oh, so there's still hope.
Just as when it comes to my whole health journey and my whole healing process. It's not, and it's never going to be this whole linear healing process where everything just goes up, and then you get there. And this is why I made so much progress within the past few years. So post the whole acute phase of my life-threatening illness, which started off in the hospital, the next few years following that were filled with so much uncertainty, things often getting worse, tons of setbacks, and tons of not knowing what was to come. But then within the past 4 years, after having discovered holistic health and having done all my own research, and having empowered myself with all this research, and constantly learning more, leveling up my knowledge, I've made so much progress that like doctors would have told me it was impossible for someone like me, for someone who was in my situation with all my challenges, but yet I never lost hope, and I continue to believe, and I continue to level up.
Nothing's over while I'm breathing.
So as far as I see it, even though I've been making content for over 3 years now, I'm still a baby in this game. And I'm still every day looking for ways to level up my abilities and to get better at this. So just as with my whole healing stuff, and how I never stopped believing that I could heal from these impossible challenges, this is why I know I'll get there. Or another powerful example, when it comes to needing patience for success, is how I've had this goal to dunk a basketball for basically my whole life, but like really got serious about it when I turned around 13 or 14 years old, despite only being 5'6", and I've worked relentlessly in order to get there. But it took me 10+ years into my dunk journey to even touch the rim. How many people would have given up after year 1 or year 2 or year 3? You never know when it's all going to come together, but the only way to guarantee that you're never going to get there is to quit right now. Also, just to be clear, I am currently working on a side hustle. I have been working for my dad for the past few years as a way to make money while I'm working on building my dreams, and I am thankful to my dad for even giving me that as an option, but like, as many of you know by now, that's not what I want to do full time. So yes, I am still making money in the meantime, because we do need that, and I am very good at saving money, so like, I'm not someone who's out here living recklessly while my dream career hasn't made the money I wanted it to yet. But I am hoping, and I still have the utmost faith and belief in myself that like, one day, the content, the book, are going to get me there. But being an underdog, whether it's on social media, whether it's as an athlete, whether it's owning a business in spite of all these massive corporations out there, etc., especially as an underdog, nothing is guaranteed. You can work as hard as possible for years, but yet, you are not guaranteed a spot at the top. However, if you do continue to keep going and not quit, you can guarantee that you are going to get more out of it and be way further along than the person who was too afraid to ever even try. A lot of people out there aren't going to show you this side of social media. You probably think like everyone out there is raking in the dollars, swimming in the money, or balling out.
Oh, who could afford to rent out the whole restaurant?
Oh, a couple of rich entrepreneurs.
How long have you two ladies known each other?
But some of us aren't, but yet we still believe that like we're going to reach that goal one day, and I'm going to do it the right way, and I see this as being a very admirable quality. And look, I'd be lying if I said that it's easy to be seeing all these people out there who aren't working nearly as hard as me, aren't as genuine as me, and aren't helping people or spreading a good positive message, seeing those people succeed and getting these massive numbers on their content, while I'm out here busting my butt for every one like or for every one view. Of course, every so often it can be challenging, but when you are genuine and when you do stay true to yourself and you're doing the best you can with what you've got, you have to play the long game. Don't worry about how fast this person achieved their success. Don't worry about this person going viral after only posting 5 times. If all you want is just that quick success, that quick dopamine hit, you can sell out.
You're siding with management?
You can just do what the algorithm wants, post whatever short, trendy nonsense brain rot is out there. But if you want that ultimate success and that ultimate reward that's going to be truly fulfilling, and if you actually want to build something special on here or anywhere in life, no matter how long it takes, you cannot quit. That dream is in your head and it's in your heart for a reason, and this goes for anything that you want to do in life.
But you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and saying to yourself, it's not over until I win.
And once again, getting back to my whole dunk journey analogy. I see all these people out there who didn't have to work at all just to dunk, but they were either tall or they just had really good genetics, so like they didn't have to grind hard in the weight room, and they didn't have to go through countless failures and countless health challenges, countless injuries as I've had. Whereas, once again, it took me 10 plus years of training incredibly hard just to even be able to touch the rim, and actually another 5 plus years to be able to touch it again through all my injuries and through all my health issues. But yet, think of all the I've had to overcome and all the challenges I've overcame along that way. Isn't that a big win in and of itself? I think so. And yes, maybe one of my curses or blessings, depending on how you look at it, is I choose the impossible goals. I'm someone who always reaches for the stars and expects to get there. I chose to have a podcast even while I'm dealing with speech challenges. I wrote a book as an unknown author and expect to be a bestseller one day. I'm on a dunk journey at 5'6". I've been healing from impossible health challenges, and I believe that everything is going to work out just as the way it's meant to and just as the way it's supposed to.
Oh, you're crazy.
Am I? Or am I so sane that you just blew your mind?
But every path has led me closer to my purpose, and I've been on my purpose. And even on days when I fail, even on days when things don't work out, even on days when I don't win or succeed, by pushing myself further than others would have thought possible, and by continuing to believe and continue chasing my dreams, I think what I'm doing is I'm encouraging others to believe in themselves as well. Anyone can believe once it's been done, but how many of us are able to still believe even through every setback? While others are totally fine with choosing the easy path or the safe route, that was never for me. I need a challenge, and I go after it with everything that I've got. I become delusional in believing that it's possible.
You have to believe that something different than what has happened for the last 50 million years of history. You have to believe that something different can happen.
Yeah. But then I believe that I will get there, or maybe even achieve something that's far greater than I ever could have imagined, and have done so in so many ways already, because of my sheer belief in myself. Also, a lot of you might not know this, but I also always try my best to support other small content creators out there as well. I try my best to support other people who I believe are doing good things, and I try my best to support small businesses out there who I believe in. I'll often like people's posts who only have 200 followers or 100 followers. I'll leave comments wherever I see fit.
You're a good person.
I'll try my best to leave compliments on people's posts, because I know how much that means to me whenever you guys do that for me. And I know that we all win together. So all that good karma is gonna come back around.
No, but there's karma, Kramer.
Karma, Kramer?
Recently, one of my favorite other content creators / business people out there, Enzy for Solid, made a post about be happy for the success of others, but also know that your time is coming. As hard as it is sometimes to be happy for others, and no matter how unselfish you are, or how unselfish I am, it can of course still be hard sometimes to see all these people out there who are super successful, when you know that you're outworking them, and you believe that you're the one who deserves that success, and that success is meant for you. And to be honest, there's nothing wrong with wanting some of that success for ourselves. But we can still be happy for others, and we have to remember to count our small blessings and our small wins along the way.
Patrick, this trophy's for you!
Especially because we may be doing things that we don't even realize like other people out there are admiring us for. Sometimes people support you in silence. So like maybe it's possible that someone out there is really admiring your work, loving every post you make, loving every product that you put out there, but without telling you. But what you're doing still matters to that person. And as I've said in the past, if you're relevant to even one person, you're relevant so you can't stop. If you are still posting, or you are still grinding every day, when so many others have given up, consider that a win. The fact that you've been going after something that's so special, against all odds, when others have chosen the safe route, I would consider that a huge win too. And just by following this dream, I've actually made so many connections along the way that otherwise I would have never made. I've had a post liked by Jelly Roll, I've been followed by people who have over 1 million followers, and I've also gained so much confidence in myself just by putting myself out there day after day, and by speaking on what I believe in. So anyways, if any of you out there are in the same boat as me, take this as a sign to double down on your dreams. Don't lose faith, don't lose that hope, keep counting your small wins, and never stop believing that it will happen. Also, how ironic would it be if this video ends up being the one that blows up, and if this video is the one that does ultimately monetize my channel? That'd be pretty amazing, I think. So although I never beg anyone for views, can you guys help a brother out who's working hard, putting out a good message, and trying to make the world a better place? So what do you say, can we make that happen? Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. I hope that like for all my other fellow small content creators out there who are grinding hard, getting better every day, building that following day after day over time. I really hope like this message finds you, and I hope that you guys can keep believing in yourselves in spite of the lack of monetary success, or in spite of not having millions of followers and millions of views. Anyways, I love you guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, be sure to drop a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. I will catch you guys next time. Stay positive, stay hustling, stay grinding. Catch you next time. Peace.